one back 14 on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. The defense for the Cowboys getting set to go. They've got the only points in this game. Last time out with a safety, and that's where we stand right now.
And it's funny, Brandon, when defenses that I played on, whenever we forced a safety and scored, yeah, there was a party, but we actually asked, can we maybe a scoring margin now? Is that how it works for us? Do we get the points? Coach just said, just relax, guys.
Enjoy your safety.
Yeah, the points go to the team. Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
So they're unsuccessful there, hooking up on the pass.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Still 9 yards to go on 3rd down.
Crispy burritos. Get your crispy taco.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. From the gun on 3rd, Sanchez. To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. The final shot before the break, Romo. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And on 2nd and 10 now. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And, what a catch at the 2. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you on down to our studios in Orlando, where standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Both the Broncos and the Cowboys have very low rushing totals. It has not been an effective part of either team's game plan, and you wonder if either side will give a more concerted effort to run it in the 2nd half. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your 1st half highlights.
No, you can't come over.
Offense nails the shot after the interception. Romo's under pressure and thresholds and happy to come away with the pick, ending the drive.
Nice fake pancake on. Don't report him.
Cowboys have it late in the 2nd. Here we'll get a sack by Miller.
And actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action.
And he ends up at their own 21-yard line before he stopped on the play.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. The return comes now from Jordan Norwood. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Yeah, you'll stay your focus.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
He wrecked you.
Let's go now. White 18.
To throw on second down is Sanchez. That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
Here we go.
Play fake to Anderson. Now Sanchez. He's going to air one out. And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 30 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Sanchez. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Unable to connect to the first down pass play. Now it's second down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First-level defensive line, second-level linebackers, third-level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first-level run, and it was stopped by a second-level player.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, so far this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They played so well throughout this entire game.
Back to throw, Romo. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. So he makes the grab and the change move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
A first down carry by Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
One thing that's really difficult for an offense is often identifying how to block a 3-4 defense. Well, when they're coming on a blitz, even more difficult. They're elusive targets and hard to hit.
To throw on second down is Romo. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Romo. And some room to roam now. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Really nice connection on the corner route. This is a play where the receiver wants to set up the defensive back by moving him inside and then breaking back to the corner.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They come out here in the eye. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
And the Broncos go to a nickel set on 3rd down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Romo. And this one complete to Winton over the middle. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. Romo, a delayed give to Elliott. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Romo on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And it's a defensive end getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he could break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And a cut to the sideline. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
I love it. You see the snap, and you think it's going to be a hole, but all of a sudden, he's hopping up and taking off and running with the ball.
Well, this is a tough one. You don't see this too often, right? I mean, he's starting from down on a knee, and plus, you don't know what to expect from your holder in a spot like this usually.
Yeah, and because it takes a little bit extra time, you're counting on your guys up front to do an extra good job of blocking. You might have to hold it a little bit longer in order for him to get going and get moving towards the first down.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. 3rd and goal now. The defense looking to hold serve again. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. So a big kick coming now for Dan Bailey. From the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. What a tough loss. I mean, it's one thing to lose a...
What? I didn't even know. Yeah. I lost. Now we have 4 people on. How can I lose to the Cowboys?
Just a bunch of poor boys, daddy's girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into a dollar bill. We wear the muddy boots, stay true to how we're raised. Ain't nothing about us fake. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week, working now. Everybody wanna party all night long.
Hey, what do you mean? Exactly, I know, right? I lost to the Dallas Cowboys. But is Steven Stone new to the channel?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got 2 teams who will look to their running backs if they want to control the pace of the game. It's the Eagles going up against the Broncos.
What's up?
With that, let's get you out to the stadium. On the mic, here are our broadcasters, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, as you get a look at Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Sports Authority Field. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner and #1 overall pick from Oklahoma. It's Sam Bradford.
And Sam Bradford, he has touch and accuracy, and he has it in bushels. This guy is amazing. If you watch him throw 7-on-7 or watch him throw routes versus air, the ball hardly ever hits the ground. He's absolutely receiver's dream when going out for a pass. One of the beauties of a 3-4 defense is that you have flexibility with your linebackers, and you can put them in different spots. But one of the downsides is an offensive team that's committed to running the football, you can get your big offensive linemen up on linebackers quicker, and that usually gives you an advantage in running it.
There we go now. Green, 39. Green.
On second down, Ryan Matthews. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, Bradford. And the pressure gets to Bradford, and down he goes. DeMarcus Ware with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. So here now the old wily veteran, 13th year in the league, Donnie Jones to punt it away. Emmanuel Sanders deep for the Broncos. This is fielded at the 27. A good return there, call it 13 yards. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former USC Trojan, the vet. It's Mark Sanchez.
And the tools are all there. The skills are there. Mobile guy, good arm, works hard at it. I think he has the respect of his teammates. His biggest issue, taking care of the football. If he cuts down on turnovers, Mark Sanchez could be a legit guy.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Emmanuel Sanders, 59 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed, speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
That guy.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And they'll run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one good for 10 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on 3rd down. Play fake to Matthews. Now Bradford. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. DeMarcus Ware in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Fielded at about the 28. 44-yard punt, return of 9. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. It's hard to stay mad at a player who fights for yardage, even if it's not successful. But on this play, I'm just looking at what the defense did. We always talk about gang tackling and getting more people to the football. How about the job they did there, the discipline they had? No matter how hard he fought, more and more people showed up and helped create that big loss of yardage there. That's the kind of play that the defense gets excited about.
The offense on your screen now, and our first look at C.J. Anderson.
And what a look it's going to be, making a name for himself rapidly running the football.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd.
Why?
They'll come out in the pistol. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the right side, caught by Green. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On to punt now, Britton Colquitt in his 7th season from Tennessee. Back deep is Darren Sproles. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, right on. On the Broncos.
Sproles, the return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and the Eagles take possession. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Green 90.
the gun. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out. Bradford from the gun on 3rd down. He hits Randall, complete. And getting this just shy of...
Alright guys, I'm gonna stop right here. And I hope you enjoyed this video. But we're gonna finish this in our next live stream. Our next Madden 17 live stream. So remember to highlight and subscribe. Well, this time I'm just gonna say like and subscribe. Something to say hi. But remember to like and hit that like button, punch that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. And bye guys.